Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us are the Prunus J-159. This is an AM/FM stereo headset portable radio. You can find these selling on Amazon for right around $19.99 at the moment. Currently mine had a 10% off coupon, bringing the price down to $17.99. Not a bad value for what this offers. So let's check it out, the Prunus J-159. In the box, just a plain box, we get the radio, we get the instruction manual, and we get a pair of headphones and a lanyard. Let me see. Okay, I think I took everything in the box. Just a plain brown box. They might go with a fancier box in the future, I imagine. So set that aside. Yeah, I mentioned headphones. I did use these in the test for the headphone experience. I'll talk about that. And then I also wanted to show you the lanyard. It's like a monster. Look how long this thing is. Wow, that's awesome. It's one of the biggest ones I've seen. Perfect. I guess that's around your neck. That's what that's for. Yeah, not a wrist lanyard, definitely. Okay, cool. So you get all that fun stuff. We'll set that aside. And let's get the radio, and then we'll go over the directions here. So there's the radio. Yeah, nice size. You know, it's kind of a little blocky, but I like it. You know, you're holding on to it. You don't want to slip out of your hands. So anyway, yeah, there's the J159. Let's go ahead and quickly breeze through the Prunus manual. Get a little illustration. Awesome. Opening it up, we get a little blurb there. Thank you for purchasing the J159. Awesome. Read your precautions. There you go. Freeze frame. Okay, and over here we got what it does. So quite a few functions for inexpensive headset radio. I like it. I like the fact that you can manually add presets. That's a big deal for me. I bet you didn't think it did that, did you? Yeah, most of these don't. And over here we got some product specs. There you are. Bring it up a little closer. Weight, 61 grams or 2 ounces. So real lightweight if you're a hiker on the move. And then, wait, last page. There was a last page here. There you go. Power supply runs on 2 AAA batteries. Nice. It's got a little battery indicator as well. And then the other side, I think, is, oh yeah, more. Wow, look at that. So how to use. There you go. I'm pretty sure you guys can figure that out. There is your scan. So it's got auto scan and save, which is pretty handy because they give you a ton of memories. So there's some more. We're almost done with this. I'd like to go over this for posterity in case you lose your manual. You'll have it here. Stereo. It does have stereo, which is fantastic. I enjoyed the experience, but you have to be pretty close to the broadcasting station to get that nice clear stereo signal. It may say stereo sometimes, but you may not hear it as clear as a stronger station. So we're done with the manual. Okay, so let's get to the radio dimensions. Bring it on down. All right, we got papers falling off here. Let me just brush that off. Okay, cool. So dimensions, we have a width of 2 1/4 inches. We have a height of 3 1/4 inches. We have a depth of 7/8 of an inch. Cool. Little size comparison. Now, I wouldn't call it its competitor because it's kind of a more expensive radio. But here's another headset radio to give you an idea for size. The Sangen DT120 CL Clear. Pretty nice. This runs on 2 AAA batteries as well and has AM/FM stereo. It does not have as many presets. This kind of knocks it out of the park for presets. Gotta love it. But as you can see, the Sangen is more slimline. There you go. But I think the Sangen will run you about $35 to $40, while this is running you under 20. So, yeah, look at the display on that. Huge. So there's that. Of course, we have your usual suspects. CC Pocket. CC Pocket in the house. You get the idea, right? The current time is 11:28 p.m. That's Central Standard Time near Chicago, Illinois, USA. I like to film my videos around this time. And then, let's see what else. Let's go with the deck of cards here. This will actually fit inside of a deck of cards, which I think is pretty cool. There you go. About thickness is about the same as a deck of cards. Nice. And there it is laying on there. Iron Man. Yeah, you're waiting for the song. I know it. I am Iron Man. I like a Prunus in each hand. Can you blame me, man? I know you guys like your Prunus radios, and so do I. They're doing a great job coming out with some neat stuff. Prunus. Oh. Okay, well, anyway, Iron Man out. Let's go features of the Prunus J-159. So as you can see, it's like a matte finished plastic, which feels pretty premium. Everything about the build quality is good. I noticed the buttons are really clicky. Yeah, face buttons, top button, your power sleep function, there's your headphone jack, lanyard. But all your stuff here, it just feels really good. So yeah, we'll go over detail here. Going to the front, we have a large panel. So we turn this on. This is on. Got our frequency information, and I think we change the frequency, light comes on. There you go. So it's showing the band we're on, the frequency, battery life indicator, and megahertz. And you can change your band by hitting this button. Going to the AM band, which you won't spend much time on with this radio. FM is where it's at, for sure. But nice large display, no clock to drain the batteries. That's actually not a bad thing. So going underneath the display here actually gets a little sharper if you change the viewing angle. As you can see, if I aim it down, it's nice and sharp, but if I aim it back up, it's kind of fades away a little bit. So just know that it does look sharp when you're holding it normal in your hand. Okay, so here, I don't know what that's for. There's no beep in this radio. There's no speaker there. There's no speaker mode. So that's just a fun little thing there. I looked inside there, a little flashlight. It shows the PCB. So anyway, okay, so going over here for the buttons, they're actually rubber, like a rubber coated, but they actually are clicky, nice and clicky. So you got your volume up and down, as you can see. I'm changing the volume. Then you have frequency up and down, which is nice. So you can incremental tune. As you can see, it goes by 100 kilohertz steps automatically. There's no way to change the stepping, but there you are. Okay, you can seek tune, press and hold, and of course it'll seek and stop at the station it finds. Now it's not going to find anything because I have no antenna hooked up, no headphones. So go ahead and turn that off. Okay. We have our scan sleep function. So if I press and hold the scan button, it'll go through the entire band and save all the presets. Like I said, you get 99 presets per band. So a total of, what is it, 198. It's quite a bit. 99 and 99. So yeah, press and hold if you want to auto scan. Auto scan on this radio did pretty good. It found actually 50 some stations. And it also has a sleep function, so I can just tap it quickly and set my sleep function to what I want. And here's the settings for it right there. Or turn the sleep off, which is nice, but the radio stays on. That's actually nice. So let's put the sleep at 90 minutes. Why not? There's a little symbol there, which is going to flash, which that might be annoying. So let's go ahead and turn that off. It flashes. What? Okay. There you go. Down here we have our up and down memory keys. So we go upper memory. Let's go here. So yeah, I found 52 today, which is fantastic. That was just auto scanning, not doing normal scanning. So this thing is an FM beast. Yeah. So there's your up and down memory. And if you notice, it says delete on the M+. So if you want to delete a preset, just press and hold. It'll say delete, and you delete that preset. So preset 1 is gone. As you can see, no preset 1. Okay, so not a big deal. We can tune back down to that one if we want to. So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned the middle one, band, is pretty simple, just AM, FM. I think I mentioned that. And if you look, it says PRE, that's for preset. You can manually add, so what was it, 88.1? I don't know if that was one, but we can press and hold this, and it put it in preset 1 automatically. So there you are, done. Okay, so going to the top of the radio, we have our lanyard hook point, or neck lanyard hook point. Nice. We have a power sleep button right here. So it's hard. That one's hard plastic. And if you press and hold it, it locks the radio down. So press and hold. Get a little key symbol flashing. We're now locked out, so you can carry the radio without worrying about it changing. Nice. And we'll turn that lock off by pressing and holding, and the lock should go away. All right. So now headphone experience. We got to talk a little bit about that. So the included headphones are different than my normal headphones. And I guess, it's going to change. Your experience is going to change with whatever headphones you're using. I'm starting to realize that more and more. But when I test these radios, I'm starting to use the CC Buds by C-Crane. Those are available to the mass public. And I figured they're a great set of headphones. And so when I'm giving you my reports, I'm giving you reports with a quality set of headphones that you can pick up earbuds. So these came with the radio. So let's give you a little rundown on the headphone experience. So what you can expect, great thing about it is no low-level hiss, so you can go low volume without worrying about that. Now with included headphones, I noticed on FM, it gave me moderate lows, moderate mids, and weak highs. So not much on the high end, but a lot of low end. But you will notice that if they're talking, it sounds kind of like they're in a muffled tin can. They're just inexpensive headphones. They work fine for music if you're jamming, but that's about it. If they're doing talk radio, you're going to want something different, like the CC Buds. I just want to let you know. Invest in a pair of those. My headphones, CC Buds, had weak lows with this radio's strong mids and strong highs. So if you want your highs, definitely go with CC Buds. There was no tin can sound or audio with those headphones, but you do get them with these. On the AM band, expect low tones and the sounds are muffled, so not great on AM. But my standard CEC Buds had a nice neutral tone with this radio. So headphones do make a difference. If you had to use these in a pinch, you could, but you'd rather upgrade if you could in the future. So there you go. There's the experience. Nice. Now we'll do a quick little information report on FM reception, and then we'll move on to demoing the radio. So FM reception report did really well. So I based it on a 5-tier scale: fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. Most radios fall into okay to good or good. This one here scored good to very good. I take it upstairs, same time every day, and I check for tropospheric ducting or e-skipping to make sure it doesn't skew the results. And this radio found 74 stations in my area, giving it a good to very good rating, so 3.5 star. It's a great little FM radio, fantastic. And its selectivity is good. Now, it might be slightly less than the other. Usually it's the same as the sensitivity, but selectivity isn't the best on here. I noticed that a stronger station will affect a weaker station next to it, or even a couple notches above. So keep that in mind when you're using this radio. That selectivity might be affected just a little bit. I did notice. So let's go ahead, plug it in, and go through the FM band. Why not, right? So I got a GPX radio. You guys probably know about that one. If you don't, it's a simple AM/FM digital radio. Takes C batteries, I think 3 Cs. But I use it really, it works really well with my headset radios for doing this. So it's just hooked up here with I think this is a 6-foot wire. Actually got a long patch cable going on. Get a little extra reception downstairs here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it up. Okay, I may have to raise the antenna with my hand. Grab it. We'll see if it helps any. So I'll turn it up. Turn up the volume here. Okay, and then we can go probably up the presets. Let's just use the presets. As I'm holding the wire, you can see the shadow from it. So we'll hit M+.
Family around the world, and we would love to have you, touch base with us, from time to time, and let us know how things are going. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. God bless you. Prayers go with you, Eileen. Yeah.
Okay, you can.
So nice, clear audio using an external speaker.
You got it.
Deaths among teachers. According to the union, more than 1,000 teachers have died. In Uganda, and the country is at risk of a teacher shortage by 20. It's
doing pretty good.
To the beat of Chicagoland. Dance Factory Radio.
Dance Factory. Awesome.
This summer on Saturday, July 20th. Can't wait to check that show out.
can't smoke here. Out in your head.
All with brand new country from Gabby Barrett called Glory Days.
Supplies and solutions for every industry.
To put it on the floor, this ain't their career. What they got on me, bodies in a couple years.
Dave on there. And around there.
Well, did Nikki say that she wanted a vacation in Mexico?
I'm melting your mouth, girl, not in your head.
Cuando llegan estos días.
Time for another commercial-free hour. Right now on Power 106.
Na sam koniec.
Radio 1030.
How can I lose and miss the moment? You just sigo el niño Dios y no importa.
This is Unshackled at pgm.org. The arena was silent as I jogged.
Okay, cool. So there it is. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. 2 AAA batteries. I think you saw that in the information, but I forgot to show you the little tag here. Prunus J-159. A little bit of information there on your band, simple band coverage. Like again, there's no way to change the stepping on the FM or the AM. So if you're wondering if it does 9K, I didn't see anything in the instructions telling me how to change it to 9K. So I don't think there's a way. But let's go ahead and open the battery compartment if I can. Rather tight on camera. Okay, so it just comes off. 2 AAA batteries. As you can see, positive top batteries to the right and the bottom battery positive to the left. People want me to tell them that, so and there's a circuit board in there. You kind of see it. But yeah, real simple layout there. That in there. There we go. Nice tight fitting. So yeah, that's not going to come loose. So that's a good thing. So we're going to switch to the AM band. Not very exciting, and then we'll do some final thoughts on this radio. So yeah, daytime AM was only good for locals, and I think the same for the evening. So let's give it a go. Switch it over to AM. We're going to turn our volume back up. Picking up the WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. Sounds kind of muffled.
But I'm beginning to rethink that.
That it then farmed out to private entities and third-party groups all around the country and all around the world. It farmed out its censorship activities to them and then pretended,
it's 560 WIND, Chicago. Again, locals in the evening too, I believe. It's okay as long as you don't want to DX with your little headset radio.
I'm not going to sit here and whine and complain, but efforts to censor... Let's go with the shotgun. I was making it all come
620?
I mean, you got to give me a
this is
little
WTMJ, Milwaukee.
But that's a great story, though. Another young couple here who's literally changed the trajectory of their life. That's true. Both of them under 30. Chicago, BIN 640.
Okay, you just said BIN 640.
Here's what's trending this hour. The House Rules Committee is meeting ahead of a vote to
Piatone.
authorize the impeachment inquiry into President Biden.
Okay, so we're picking up, this is WSM, Nashville, Tennessee. Pretty cool, it's picking it up. I didn't pick it up last night. It's 434 miles to the south. That's probably, I think it's limit. We'll find out. I think so.
Balls just all over.
local station.
So much more so than usual. Nikola Jokic, he spoke after the game.
WSCR Chicago, home of the Cubs.
It is what it is. I'm just happy that we didn't play in Serbia this game. It's going to be really fun to see how it will be ended.
That's cool. There's a hint of CJOB there, which is 850 miles. Wow, nice.
That final score was the Oilers 4 and the Hawks 1. For everybody I mentioned, I'm John Weideman from Rogers Place here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, saying thank you for tuning in. This has been Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN. Joe's got your post-game show. Let's get it to him.
Zoomer Radio, CFZM, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles northeast. Atlanta, Georgia. Not really coming in great.
These are top trending stories. It's 11:46. Time for WBBM Sports at the United Center. Denver
so there you go, WBBM Chicago.
Jokic was ejected at the end of the second.
I think we're getting a WCPT. Could barely make it out. Well, that's a surprise. WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana. 865 miles south. That's a good one.
Yeah, we had a guy, thank you, Mike, for both from Kansas. I get it. We need an example. Set an example for who? I don't think the NBA needs to set an example.
Donald Trump added the fewest amount of federal regulations to the federal...
WLS Chicago, we'll finish up around 1,000, I think.
Power of government that have been growing.
You ain't gonna find much. Okay, that's CK Canadian. Should know this. CBW, Winnipeg, Manitoba. 675 miles. Not bad.
Around the association real quick. The Denver Nuggets and the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls have actually been playing some really good balls of late. Didn't matter. Denver got on top of them 114-106.
WMVP, Chicago.
Reggie has it at the right sideline, guarded by Dosunmu. It's a high pick from DeAndre Jordan.
So you get an idea. It's a little challenge in the evening. Alright, so we'll go ahead and just turn it off. I locked it. Short press off. There we go. Okay, cool. There it is, the J-159. Let's give you final thoughts on this little white radio. Right away, I like the size because it fits in your pocket, but you won't lose it. This might slide out of your pocket pretty easily because it's real thin. Yeah, I will say this is the better AM receiver, the 120, but of course you're spending so much more money for it. You're not getting the frequencies. You are getting some really cool FM, as you heard. All kinds of FM stations on this thing. I love it. So yeah, for $16, it's a winner. I would say at this price point, definitely a worthy pickup. Definitely something I would think about. I was looking into headset radios. Again, it comes with a little pair of headphones that are decent enough to get you by. Whatever you think you need, or you can just upgrade your headphones from there, depending. But for the price, rock on. Yeah, there's a lot I like about it. I like the buttons, I like the enclosure, I like the big display, I like the FM performance, I like the memories. I can delete them, I can add them manually, 99 of them per band. I like the sleep function right here. Auto scan saves, a handy feature actually. Lockout on top here. neck lanyard, which is cool. You can wear it around your neck, and it's a real nice thing to be able to do that. And of course, 2 AAA batteries. Runs on standard batteries. There's no Type-C rechargeable deal here. It's standard batteries, guys, and I know it's what you look for when you're buying radio. That's the way to go. All right, so there it is, the Prunus J-159. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like if you did. 2, if you like Prunus radios and want to see more, hit subscribe at the bell icon, get notified. And 3, comment below what you think about the J-159. Is it for you? What do you think? Let me know. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.